Hello and welcome back to another video, and in today's video I'm going to be drawing Revolution. Duck Revolution, because ducks. Alright, so for Revolution we are going to be drawing, I'm going to move him. We're going to be drawing a hand, specifically like a fist in this position, and then we're going to add some ducks to it because it's Duck Revolution. Yeah, ducks. Ducks. That's not the same duck. So I'm going to go for a more blocky hand, because that was typically what I was seeing when I Googled Revolution. I don't need to add the fingers yet. Let's just add the shape. But it was a typically more blocky shape for the hand. So we're going to try to go for that hand. Go like this. Then we'll just draw a line, and we've got the rough bit for the hand. Except for that's wrong. Now that I think about that, that is wrong. We're going to go ahead and restart already. I know, 2 seconds into the video. I'm starting over. I'd prefer to start over now than like 20 minutes into the video. No, the duck. Alright, fine. We'll swap them out for a new duck. Every time the duck gets knocked down, it gets swapped for a new duck. Alright. Then we'll go like this. I kind of wanted to have some wrist, because I kind of wanted to wrap like a, I don't know, a ribbon or a flag around the arm or something. It says like duck power. Something like that. I don't know. But we need... Oh, well, I wasn't even looking at the paper. Didn't mean to do a line there. But I'm thinking about it. We need to go like this. Alright. Not exactly the correct angle. But, you know, it's not terrible. Alright, so we need to have it like up there for these fingers, kinda. There, and then these two fingers up here. And then the thumb will be there. Alright, let's go ahead and try to just block these fingers in really quick. Just so we can have rough areas for them to be. Maybe we should do the thumb. Alright. This doesn't look fully right. This isn't thick enough, is it? It's not. It's not tall enough. And this finger is not tall enough. This finger needs to be about this tall, which would then be this tall, which would actually be a little bit more angled. Go like this. Go like this. But this actually needs to be longer, because about here is where this needs to be. And I need this like this. You may say, this looks like an absolute mess. How the hell do you even know what's going on? If I'm being completely honest, I don't, but I'm going to pretend like I do, and I'm just going to draw lines. If I pretend like I know what's going on, maybe I will know what's going on. That's how it works, right? Yeah, that's what we're going to say, that's how it works. We're going to darken the areas that should be darkened. Try and make this make more sense, or some sense, since it doesn't really make sense at the moment. Now, we'll add the fingers. That might not be fully correct. But there's that. Then add just a little bit of some separation there. Go here. And bend in there. And then go like this. Bend this finger in. And go like that. And then for the last finger, go like this. And go like that. There we go. Is that perfect? Absolutely not. But is that good? It's decent. But, hello, Mr. Duck. Time for duck change. Duck change. He landed. He landed correct. Wait, why are you still in frame? Get the hell out of here. You're not allowed to be in frame. Only one duck at a time. You know the rules. Just for that, Strawberry's being punished. Purple. Yeah, that's right. Strawberry's being punished for your wrongdoings. I have a lot of ducks. Yeah. This is all I have to say about those ducks. I have a lot of them. I'm gonna try to put every single one of them in the video. Because I can. Elephant duck. Oh no. Elephant duck. Alright, let's go ahead and erase this stuff. Try to make it all fit a little better. And then try to add some duck stuff around it. What is duck stuff? What do ducks eat? I don't know what ducks eat. I don't know. I don't know if I even have ducks around where I live. I mean, I got tons of ducks in where I live. So many ducks. New duck. No, we got geese. Do geese count as ducks? No, they do not. Geese are assholes. And they're everywhere. And they just seem to be multiplying every year. Alright, well, dessert duck. Yep. Gotta bring out all the ducks for this. It's the duck revolution. Gotta bring out all the ducks. Alright. Let's think about this. Alright, that's enough thinking. Thinking for about like 2 seconds. That's already a decent amount of thinking. I mean, think about it, but not for too long. Not for like more than 2 seconds. And yeah, that's a lot of thinking. Alright. I'm not trying to make this hand fully like actually proportionate. Obviously, I mean, you can tell I'm not drawing these fully correctly. And that is intentional. I'm not trying to make this fully human shaped. Or not fully human shaped. I don't know the right words here. I should really read a dictionary. What is it? I'm trying to not make it fully proportional or something like that. I don't know. This doesn't fully make sense what I'm currently doing, but it makes sense kinda. If we go ahead and get these areas like this to make them dark, to fill them in, kinda. Yeah, there we go. Let's fill this in. Fill this in. And fill that in. There we goes that. There, we'll try to make these a little bit better, but not really. Yeah, alright, we'll worry about shading that little area after we add the rest of the fingers. Because I think that'll be important to add the rest of the fingers first. Alright. Now, trying to do some things. This is a little too big, but honestly, I think I can shade it smaller. Can I really? Maybe. We're gonna find out, because I'm gonna try. Alright. We'll do that, and then we'll make sure we're recording. We are indeed recording. Who have I not put on? Mr. Alien Duck. Mr. Computer, what do you think you're doing? Behave yourself. Okie dokie, Mr. Computer. Alright, now we need to go like this. Boom, perfect. What a beautiful hand. Isn't that beautiful? Isn't it wonderfully amazing and beautiful? Yes, you think it's wonderfully amazing and beautiful. You don't need to lie. It's okay. It's wonderful. Okie dokie, now we just go ahead and go like this. And there we go. Here is lines that look like lines. And we shade the lines to make the lines darker. Because the darker the lines, the better they are, or something along those lines. There should be a triangle in here of not shaded because of where the hand is placed. There we go. I'm trying to raise this up a little bit. Alright. That means we can shade the rest of this in. And then we will get on to drawing the ducks and shit. Because it's duck revolution, not hand revolution. It's not hand revolution. I don't even know if this bit right here is going to look good. I'm just drawing a different type of shading because I saw a couple different types of shading and I was like, I should try those out. Because you never know if it's going to look good unless you at least try it out a couple times, right? I've done like heavy shading where there's supposed to be shading like this before. Usually it doesn't turn out very good because I'm not necessarily very good at it. We're gonna try to add like kind of cracks onto the hand, if that makes sense. Why? To kind of give off the effect of this was put on somewhere. And it's not just like a picture. I don't really know, I'm just coming up with random shit, honestly. But, go ahead and add the wrist here. And the wrist there. Add a line here. And then look at how long it's been. Get rid of the duck, add a new duck. This one's not a duck, this one's a seal. I like this one. His eyes are printed not on the eyes. That doesn't matter. I just thought it was funny and wanted to bring it up. I'm gonna go ahead and show all my ducks at the end of this video. There's a lot of them. They're all staring directly at me. Before I started this, I set them up to all stare directly at me. Alright, what are we doing again? Ducks is what we're doing. Adding ducks. What kind of ducks? Well, first we wanted to do a, like, ribbon right here. We wanted to do a ribbon that wrapped around the duck, or around the hand. And there we go. it to wrap around the hand. And actually on this side it can go free. And say like duck. Duck, and then on this side it'll come from over here, wrap around, and do the same thing. And there we go. Duck. And then we'll write power. Duck power. Alright, let's erase this and make it look nice now. How are we gonna make it look nice? I don't know. That's a problem for me to figure out while I'm doing it. Not a problem for me to decide beforehand. Alright, duck exchange, go! That one's like gone. This one's also not a duck. But they all came out of a duck claw machine. So they all count. I count them towards the collection, they count in this video. Alrighty. There we go. We'll go ahead and put the arm in here. And go like that. There we go. We'll pretend like that is amazing and wonderful. Alright. There we go. Perfect. And there we go. Okay. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Now we write duck. D. U. C. K. D-U-C-K. Well, who else have I not put up here yet? I haven't put you up here yet, Mr. Whale Duck. Yep, that's right. They still all count as ducks. I'm pretty sure I already said that. Alrighty. There we go. Let's go ahead and get a little closer to the canvas thingy. Because, well, then we can see it better. Alright. Go ahead and go like that. Go like this. And then go like that. Then we should go like this. And go like this. Perfect. Alright. There we go. That's good enough. And then we'll write power right here. And W E E R power. Duck power. There we go. Okay. All right. Now time for the final duck. I think. I don't know. I've been throwing them and they've been hitting each other, so I genuinely have no idea who the hell I've actually put up here. But I think I put all of them up here now. I probably have. Yeah, we got duck power, and now we're gonna draw a little duck. We might as well use this guy as a reference because, he's like the perfect example of just one of the plain ducks. I mean, he's see-through, but we can just disregard that fact. Pretend like he's not see-through. Alright. There we go. And there we go. There is one of these ducks. There's a duck. Now we need to add more ducks. Should we draw these specific ducks? That would be funny, but I'm doing that later. That's actually why they're all here. We'll bring you back. You were the original one I had, right? I don't know. We can go ahead and draw one of these ducks on like the... I immediately forgot what they looked like. We can draw one of these ducks on their little flag, or this isn't a flag, on their little thing right here. Alright. Let's go like that. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And then we'll go ahead and give it a wing. And then we'll go ahead and do it again on this side. Alright, we'll pretend like this one isn't already messed up. Oh yeah, look at that. Look at that amazing duckness that isn't messed up at all. Isn't he beautiful? He's so beautiful. Let's give him a wing too. Oh yeah, he gets a small little wing because he's a special little guy. It's so beautiful. We need to add more ducks. More ducks. What's the most normal looking one I have? This one. Kinda. No. Who's the most normal one? Strawberry. You're the most normal looking one. Shape-wise. Alright. What else are we supposed to add? Oh yeah, I wanted to do a flag. Nope, that's not what I wanted to do. Alright. So I wanted to go like this. And like this. And then maybe add a little bit of a curve at the end of this. But this would be on a pole with, you guessed it, a duck on the end of it. Yep, that's right. This one's going to be very simple. Oh yeah, it's got a duck on it. Now you may wonder, what is on this flag? Well, that's a very easy and simple question for me to answer. A duck, of course. Duh. Give him a little foot. Give him a little beak. Go ahead and put one right here too. Like being cut off by the thing. It's being cut off by the fold, but it is still a duck. Beautiful, beautiful duck flag. 10 out of 10. I would say that this is indeed a flag. Best flag I've ever seen in my life. Alright. What else am I supposed to do? We shall write duck. Duck revolution. Duck power. Duck flag. Duck. Alright, I don't know what else to add, so we're just gonna end this here. Ducks. Okay, bye-bye.